All right, here we have Cody McGregor. Let's give him a round of applause. From ReAnimator Coffee in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the denim wonder. And me too. Double denim. There's
Thank
the
you.
air horns.
Hello.
Judges,
Hi.
welcome.
How's it going? Oh, this is on. Hi. Hey, nice to see you. Hey, good afternoon. All right. Let everybody get settled, comfortable. All right. Everybody's all set? We're all good? Feeling good? Feeling good. I'm feeling good, I think. Great. Could I have my music, please? Great. And time. Good afternoon, folks. I want to spend our brief time together today, first talking about how I'm going to brew your coffee, so then we can really dive into where that coffee came from, how you're going to experience it today. If you miss anything at all, everything you need is going to be on these note cards. So don't stress out. It's just coffee, right? Okay, so I'm brewing 15 grams of a red Catuai grown in Tarrazú, Costa Rica, with 245 grams of third wave water for a brewing ratio of 1 to 16 1/3. Our initial introduction of water to this coffee is going to be straight from the kettle at 212 degrees, 45 grams, stirred, and then left to bloom for 45 seconds. During which, I'm covering the V60 with this reservoir perforated on the bottom with 8 holes. That reservoir is going to do 2 things for us. It's going to gently distribute the rest of our coffee, or brewing water across our coffee bed, mitigating astringency. It also acts as a lid so that heat can't easily escape, keeping our slurry temperature high and consistent. These 2 things together allow me to push our extraction further without bitterness. I'm adding the rest of our brewing water to the reservoir in 2 100-gram pours, 30 seconds between them. All of that water is going to clear our coffee bed by 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Now, this coffee specifically was grown by Elena and Mauricio Vendas, whose story I want to start today in 1983, when Mauricio paid a coyote for assistance crossing the Rio Grande into the United States looking for work. He lived in Arizona for 3 years without documentation until 1986, when the Immigration Reform and Control Act passed, granting him citizenship and a US passport. Now, most importantly, this allowed him to travel safely and freely around the United States and back home to Costa Rica to see his family. In the 90s, unbeknownst to me, he was living in New Jersey, not far from where I was growing up, working in kitchens and saving his money, dreaming of one day buying a coffee farm. When he did, he named it Divino Niño, or Divine Child, after his son, Mauricio Jr., who miraculously survived in spite of a life-threatening congenital disorder. It's beautiful there. It's 1,900 meters above sea level, soaring eucalyptus trees, avocado groves providing ample shade for those coffee shrubs to thrive. And what really drew me to coffees grown on Divino Niño is how sparkling clean their natural process coffees are. When I shared one of those natural process lots on a stage just like this one in 2018, Elena told me that their secret is resting freshly picked cherries in sealed grain pro bags before drying them on raised beds. So after using this technique for a few years, watching their cup scores climb, they decided this year to invest in sealed tanks to more consistently create that sealed environment they attributed the clarity and acidity to. I'm so excited to be sharing the actual fruit of their labor and ingenuity with folks like you again today. This processing method has created flavors unlike anything that I've tasted in their honey process or their natural lots. Water's good. The aroma of this coffee, it's sweet. Like the first time I opened the car door to the smell of Divino Niño. The lid on the brewer, as well as the lid that I'm placing over your cups before serving, is gonna trap that aroma. To evaluate, we're gonna lift the lid, we're gonna inhale, and we're gonna look for fresh strawberry, raw sugar, and brioche. That sweetness is gonna come through predominantly as this coffee is hot. And we help that sweetness along during roasting. Hota, who roasted the initial sample that we tasted in Costa Rica, instructs me to treat this coffee delicately. So, my roaster Malik took his advice. Using a gentle heat transfer and a brief development time, we were able to caramelize those sugars imparted to the seed during processing, while not covering up any of the work Elena and Mauricio had done on the farm. So, for flavors, we're gonna look for pomegranate, marzipan, vanilla, and wildflower honey. And then as it cools, tangerine and cherry is gonna come through. The aftertaste of this coffee is clean and pleasantly long-lasting. And that's because cherry selection on Divino Nino is impeccable. Mauricio and Elena have been working with the same team of pickers for 2 decades. Each year, paying them a premium for their quality hard work. I'm highlighting that clean aftertaste with using third wave water. It's gonna come across today as cherry cordial, cocoa, hibiscus, and really subtly blueberry preserve. The acidity of this coffee is gonna really come through as it cools. And it's gonna be medium to medium high, attributable to the elevation this coffee was grown at, but also the sealed pressurized environment it was processed in. Today, I'm using high temperature brewing water at 212 degrees to highlight that acidity. It's gonna be reminiscent of pineapple and then cooled to mango. The body of this coffee is gonna start out medium-low, juicy, and swishable. Cooling to medium, soft, lush, and silky. Sharing the work of the Vindas family and seeing regulars get excited when they recognize the name on the bags back on the shelves every season is a highlight to my year every year. This family has added so much value to our community, and hopefully will continue to for a really long time. Mauricio Jr. started college this past fall, studying agriculture, with an aim to continue his parents' work of pushing the envelope of what high-quality coffee production can look like. But none of these flavor experiences and none of these genuine human connections could have ever happened had Mauricio not broken racist laws with no place in our society. Thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate all y'all being here. I really hope you enjoy this coffee as much as I enjoy sharing it with people. Here you are. Time.
All right, let's give Cody a round of applause. Oh man, we had a bit of a fumble there.
Yeah, you know, you get knocked in the jaw, and then you just you try not to die. That's the that's the goal, right?
Honestly, you handled that so well, and with like
externally.
Externally you handle. Internally I'm sure there was a lot going on there, but externally you did the coffee person thing, which is continue taking care of the people that you're taking care of, keep working on the message that you're working on, and like do the best that you can in this situation that you're in. Like, that was very impressive.
Thank you.
Like, truly. And even just like so the Denim Wonder.
Yeah.
Cody, tell the world who you'd like to thank.
Well, Steven wrote my note cards, which I almost forgot my cart. Everybody that sat in on practices, Ben and the team at La Colombe for being great Philly neighbors, but also giving me these crafts that then I spilled. Not used that handle. Yeah, my fiance Casey for getting me this jacket for Christmas and then making me wear it on stage.
It's a great jacket.
Getting the denim tuxedo going.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, everybody in Philly, Kendra, everybody doing great. Malik, my roaster who roasted this coffee. Francisco at Exclusive in Costa Rica, go Birds. Yeah, Fernando at Exclusive, who started that relationship with the Vindas family, Mauricio and Elena. Mauricio specifically for giving me permission to share his story on stage. That was amazing. Yeah, I'm forgetting a dozen people, but we're good.
Honestly, you covered a lot of ground there, so that was good. That was good. Well, Cody, congratulations.
Thank you.
You finished it. You did it. You got up here. You did the thing.
I did.
You looked great. You kept it together.
Thank you.
That was awesome. Let's go ahead and give Cody from ReAnimator Coffee one more big round of applause.